going on, guys? I'm Tap I Play Games. In today's video, we're going to be playing WCW Mayhem for the first time ever in the year 2025. Now, I obviously, if you've been following this series, I've been doing these games way out of order. The first WCW game I did was Backstage Assault, and then I went and did Nitro, and then I did Thunder. Now I only got two WCW PS1 games left. The very first one, WCW vs. the World, which I do already have, and then this WCW Mayhem by Electronic Arts. The interesting thing about this game is that I actually probably liked Backstage Assault more than I did Nitro and Thunder, which Backstage Assault is considered one of the worst games of all time. I actually think Nitro and Thunder are probably worse in my opinion, but Backstage Assault was made by EA, and this game was made by EA. So I'm curious if there's a correlation between me liking the EA games more than the THQ games. Now, obviously THQ had its heyday with the WWF series. I did not think Nitro and Thunder were very good. So I'm a little concerned that I might not like WCW vs. the World when we get to that game. Now, that game came out in 96. That game I'm sure is much more dated feeling. The complete list is WCW vs. the World in 96, and then Nitro and Thunder in 98, WCW Mayhem in 99, and WCW Backstage Assault in the year 2000. So because I played Backstage Assault, I've already seen the complete how this series ends, basically. Now, that game did not have a ring, though. So we get to see the final WCW game that actually takes place in a ring. Now, it does say, if we check on the back here, out of hand, out of the ring. And then it says, there's some green screen action here, so I'll just throw it up on the screen for you, and I'll read it. Create a wrestler, over 50 WCW superstars, 6 match types, all TV and pay-per-view venues, real ring entrances, 12 backstage areas. So it does kind of make me wonder, now that I'm learning about WCW Mayhem for the first time, obviously I've never played it, why did they go out of their way to do a backstage only game when the game prior had 12 backstage arenas, plus it was a regular wrestling game? Why wouldn't you just keep doing that? I don't understand. Maybe these backstage arenas are terrible. I don't know. These backstage areas, I guess, is what they're called, not arenas. But we're going to find out. So let's go ahead and open it up. We got Goldberg on the cover here. Like I said, it's a very smudged, nasty case. This is not mine. I got it a couple years ago, so I didn't grow up with it. Let's open it up, though. Oh, what the hell? Okay, so we got... I guess we got 2 copies of WCW Mayhem. That is the joy of making these videos, guys, because you buy these games from the game stores and you got no clue what you're getting. So we got number 1 here. Goldberg on the cover, Sting on the disc. We got the first disc, Sting, Mayhem. A normal PS1 compact disc. But wait, there's more. Get rid of the first disc. There's a second disc. It's like in Scooby-Doo when they take the mask off the villain and he just has another mask on. Another disc. This one is apparently a Blockbuster video disc. It has the Blockbuster stamp on it, and you can see some Blockbuster writing on Sting's forehead there. So that's interesting. Then we take away the disc, and you get an ad for Xena Warrior Princess PS1 game. So that's all that's in there. And by the way, this did not seem to come with an instruction manual, just literally a cover of the game. So we're going to be doing some Googling for the controls, no doubt. But let's take a look here and see which, honestly, this disc kind of looks like crap. That disc is like flawless. The Blockbuster disc is flawless. So I think we're going to be using the Blockbuster disc here. R.I.P. Blockbuster, never forget. Okay, so I'm sure they both run, but like this disc isn't nearly as thrashed as my WCW Thunder one was from a couple videos ago. But we're going to go ahead and throw you back in the case. I guess I got sold 2 games for the price of 1 at the price of $7.99, so that's good. Are 2 of these discs worth $7.99? We don't know the answer to that yet. We're going to find out right now. Let's throw it in. Let's play it. Dude, that intro was fucking sick. I was not expecting that, like, at all. So, the intro has a production truck. They're getting the show started. Apparently, they, like, 3D print Goldberg, and they just pump him with personality and muscles. Steroids. Unbelievable. I was not expecting an intro like that. Holy shit. Okay, what a start. What a start to this game. Wow. Okay. I was not expecting any of that. That's wild. You know, you really don't get intros like that in games right now, like in modern day. That is like so... I don't know how to explain it. I almost want to call it stupid looking, but it wasn't. It was just like... it's like campy, cheesy wrestling stuff, but it works for back then. You would never get something like that now. You just wouldn't. Even the edits of like real life Goldberg, but he's got like the lightning on him and stuff. I mean, that was pretty sick, especially for the time. Wow, okay. WCW Mayhem options file. Okay, whatever, yes. Use a block, I don't care. Okay, right, successful. So, NWO Wolfpack, I like it. Okay, so what I'm concerned about with this game is the last couple games in the WCW series, Thunder and Nitro had horrible controls. Awful. But I think Backstage Assault had better controls, and like I mentioned at the top of the video, Backstage Assault was made by EA. So I have hope for this game as far as the controls go. If this game plays kind of like Backstage Assault, but there's a ring, I'll actually be happy. A lot of people think the game sucks, but I liked it. Okay, so we got Quick Start, Main Event, Quest for the Best, Pay-Per-View Password, I don't know what that means, Create Wrestler, and Global Options. So let's just do what we always do and just do an exhibition match. You select the difficulty for the match. We'll do medium, I guess. Let's go through the full roster. So we got Goldberg, Sting, DDP, Randy Savage, Booker T, Bret Hart, Buff Bagwell, Conan, Ernest Miller, Kurt Hennig, Bobby Duncombe Jr., and I missed one there. Who was the last one? Oh, Kenny Chaos. Next, NWO Black and White, Horace, Scott Norton, Stevie Ray. No pictures of the wrestlers as you scroll through this, which I find a little odd. Oh, there we go. It actually is there. It just takes literally forever to load. Well, I guess probably because it's not pictures, it's actually renders of the wrestlers, so it actually takes a minute. NWO Wolfpack, we got Hollywood Hogan, Scott Steiner, Kevin Nash, Lex Luger, Disco Inferno. And that's it for now. So obviously there's a couple question marks there. For Horsemen, you got some question marks. Then you got Benoit, Malenko, Steve McMichael. I'm assuming that's going to be... what? Ric Flair and Arn Anderson. Something I just noticed, though, which I do like this. I do really like this a lot. I just noticed this. On the question marks, it tells you on top how you unlock the hidden wrestler, which some games just never tell you anything. I do like that it tells you. Win Quest for the Best as a non-cruiserweight on hard difficulty to unlock this hidden wrestler. So I could easily go in here and unlock everything and know exactly how to do it, which is something I love. Like, make it be work for me to unlock, but show me the path to unlock it. I feel like a lot of games don't do that. Cruiserweights, Rey Mysterio Jr. with no mask, Billy Kidman, Eddie Guerrero, Juventud Guerrera, Psychosis, Chavo Guerrero, La Parka, Alex Wright, Kaz Hayashi, question mark, Liz Mark Jr., Prince Iaukea, okay, and then we got our hardcore division, Raven, Saturn, and Canyon. A lot of hardcore wrestlers to unlock. Win Quest for the Best as a non-cruiserweight on hard difficulty to unlock this hidden wrestler. So that's the same one as supposedly Ric Flair, who I think that other one is. So it looks like you can do one thing and unlock multiple wrestlers with it, which is good. Oh, I just realized Scott Hall isn't an unlockable right away. That sucks, because Scott Hall is usually my go-to. Let's pick Raven. Let's use a hardcore wrestler. You know, I just did quick match and selected Raven. I don't even know who I'm wrestling. Bash at the Beach, baby.
Wrestling fans of all ages, we welcome you to tonight's exclusive pay-per-view event, Bash at the Beach. It is scheduled for one fall. There will be a half-hour time limit. Now approaching the ring, Raven.
He was meaner than Oakland in that last call.
Well, this crowd has been absolutely electric as the noise has been building up to tonight's event.
So we got an actual Raven entrance. You know, a lot of these games haven't had entrances.
He will be
Ernest the Cat Miller. Wow, okay.
Look at that. What is this guy wearing? I've seen my cat.
Those fountain fireworks look like piss, by the way. Just want to point that out. I don't know if that's disgusting, but it's just looked like a golden shower to me. What do you want me to do? Here we go.
Let's see what happens.
Oh, okay.
Bell rings, you and I better stand back, 'cause
Resume game. Looks like there is no use of the analog in this game.
this guy has it all
See,
back.
circle is punch.
His nose runs.
Triangle is like another strike. What does square do? Square grabs. Ooh, suplex. And then X is like more strikes. It's a lot of strikes. I already have my finisher, it looks like. I don't know how to do it. Oh! I just did my finisher already. How do you pin?
That's not the way the brain would have done it, but it was effective and it'll work.
Dude, I did like 4 moves in a finisher all in like 30 seconds. I've never played this game before. That is a game that's got playability, that you can pick it up and play it. That's exactly what I talk about with some of these videos. Some games you have no, like Nitro and Thunder, you were completely lost and the game ran like shit. This game, instantly better already. I can already tell you that. Run. I wonder if you like
What was he thinking?
press square and then tap R1. Okay, I thought maybe that would be an Irish whip. I like this game so far. It's not that bad. See, how do you get on the turnbuckle? There are some things I need to learn here and there, but like this game is already very playable. It seems like no matter what button I press, I do a suplex. It's like you can't go wrong in this game. Just press anything and it works. Here.
Someone call the paramedics.
Damn. Those are like Taz type suplexes I'm doing. Let's look it up. Actually, controller layout, it's right here. What an idiot. I could have looked at that the whole time. All right. Square is grapple. Triangle is special punch / kick, which that's what it seemed like, a fancier strike. And then X is kick, circle's punch. Okay, so kick. Oops. Kick, punch, special. L1's block. L2, fight off other opponent. I don't know how that's different from block. I guess we'll figure it out ourselves. R1 is run, and R2 is taunt. So it looks like when you grapple, you can press different buttons to do different grapples. R1 is Irish whip, which is interesting because I tried to grapple and then press R1 and it didn't work. So I guessed that and I was right. I pressed triangle and circle earlier, and that's how I did the finisher. But I don't know. I was just a guess. It could just be triangle. It could just be circle. I don't know. I don't see the actual words finisher.
He's got those shoulders pinned.
1, 2. Nope, not yet.
2. Oh, he kicked out of that count.
Try to get this guy where you want him, but he's like a deadbeat dad. He just slips away.
Did you hear that commentary? Bobby the Brain Heenan said, he's trying to get this guy where he wants him, but he's like a deadbeat dad. He just slips away. That got way too serious, way too fast. He's like a deadbeat dad. He just slips away. That's crazy. I'm a little confused by this meter. I feel like I'm totally kicking his ass, and I should have gotten my finisher like way more than I've gotten it.
You can smell the
There we go.
Yes, we can. You've never heard the smell of the crowd and the roar of the action? No, I never have. Well, stick around. You might.
And what on earth is he going to do
The
now?
smell of the crowd and the roar of the action. Let's taunt. All right, let's finish this match. This match has taken far too long, even though I don't hate this game, but whenever you can figure out how to play a game good, like on the first like match, it's kind of like, oh, now I want to get to the other game modes, where it's like some games it takes me 4 matches before I even know what the hell I'm doing. There we go.
What are we going to see next?
Even flow DDT.
Even flow DDT.
It's got to be it.
Here is where the hurting begins.
1, 2, 3. There it is. Very successful, very fun first match, actually. All right, so now we have main event, which I'm assuming that's going to be more in-depth game modes. Quest for the best, which I'm assuming is some sort of championship thing. I don't know what pay-per-view password is. Let's check it out. Main event. Singles, handicap, triangle, 4-way, battle royal, tag team. Okay. Match length. You can go 10, 20, 30, or no limit. And then you can change the event. A bunch of events here. We'll go World War III. Match rules. Now, can we do like a hardcore match? Special rule, Ravens rules, no DQ, weapons match, pin anywhere. Okay, I don't know what Ravens rules means. So from what I'm seeing, Ravens rules is basically just a hardcore match. So I don't know how that's different from a weapons match. I guess maybe you can have run-ins in a Ravens rules match, but you can't have run-ins in a hardcore match? Or like a weapons match? I don't know. Okay, so after my Googling, it seems like there's a ton of cheats in this for this game, and that's what pay-per-view password is. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a main event match, let's do a hardcore match, then we're going to make a wrestler, then we're going to do quest for the best, see what we can unlock, and then maybe at the end we'll play around with some cheats. I'm really curious to see how the weapons work in this game. This song sounds like Marilyn Manson. I will say, this game has a pretty good presentation. Obviously the crowd looks like crap. That's whatever.
And tonight, he will be facing one of the members of the Cruiserweight division, Rey Mysterio Jr.
All right, here we go.
And this capacity crowd roars its approval as we start the next match.
You can forget the rules.
Suplex there from Perry Saturn.
Oh wow, that one rocked.
Oh man, go ahead and grab this trash can if we can. No pun intended there with what I just said.
Now that's how you deliver.
How do you grab weapons? I forget. Was it square? Triangle? DDT.
What a move, my
There we go, square. Ah,
Hey, it was weak.
What a brutal assault!
oh, out of the ring. You can hit him out of the ring with a weapon, and they can be on the apron.
Rey Mysterio.
Dude, you couldn't be on the apron of a WWE game until SmackDown vs. Raw 2008. I'm pretty sure. That's crazy that you could be on on the apron of this game, of the ring in this game.
Saturn is pulling out all the stops now. And what on earth is he going to do
Ooh.
now?
Let's grab the chair. I'm a little unimpressed with how little weapons there are in the ring. It's also hard to grab weapons. There we go.
If he's got this much time to taunt,
Oh.
he should just finish off his opponent.
Trying to grab this chair, but I keep climbing on the ring. Oh no, what's going on here?
He's looking like that stunned him a bit.
Ooh, Rey Mysterio off the apron. I'm trying to grab that chair. I can't seem to grab it.
About finished here. I don't think he can take much more.
It's weird that he falls on the ground longer for a power bomb than he does for, or he's on the ground longer for like a kick than a power bomb. There we go.
What an unbelievable
Got the trash can.
Someone's going to get hurt here.
There we go.
What a brutal assault.
And that mistake could very well cost him the match.
Trying to hit him with finisher. No.
Small package.
I guess I really should have looked at what this finisher was. It's probably just the Rings of Saturn, but... Suplex?
Snap suplex.
Is he pinnable? Let's just try. One, two. Nope.
Just about head off.
Is it a taunt?
Don't believe it.
See, why did my meter go down when I was taunting? In every other wrestling game ever, your meter goes up when you taunt.
It looks like he was hurt from that last
DDT.
move. Folks, I've seen
Let's go
a
for
lot
the
of
pin.
wrestling in my time, and that was one spectacular
One,
move.
2, 3.
That's a win for the Bucks.
I definitely have to remember to look at people's finishers before I start the match, because obviously I had no clue his finisher was. I think it was the Rings of Saturn. I think I hit it once, but I'm not quite sure. Real quick, I want to do a Ravens rules match, because I actually was not impressed with that as far as hardcore matches go. I'm just going to go on Ravens rules. I honestly might not even finish the match. I just want to see what the difference is. It seems like the only difference is that there's possibly you can have run-ins. Okay, let's just skip ahead here.
Folks, there's the bell. Let's see if this one lives up to the hype.
Make sure you get
What weapons are out here?
ready,
2
all the
chairs.
wrestlers, 'cause the last thing you want to do is head to the fridge. Once the
And
bell
nothing
sounds.
else? That's kind of lame.
Wes, he's feeling the effects of that by the looks of it.
Jackhammer.
Wow!
There we go.
Hammer!
Let's go for the pin.
Did that just
It's weird that the
happen?
pin is not naturally part of the jackhammer. Okay, so the Ravens rules match was useless. The weapons match was seemingly useless as well. I'm going back to the weapons match right now. I don't even really intend on playing the match. I just want to see if I do a new match, if it generates different weapons, or if it's the same trash can and sign every time. You know me, I always like the tables. If I could get a table to break, I'll do it. Oh, there's more weapons here. Why was there so little weapons last match? There was only 2 weapons last match. Now there's 4. Let's grab you and Irish whip you out of my way. Why can't I grab that table?
That one staggered Sting.
Wait, it's a piece of a table? I can't wrestle with an actual table? It's a piece of a table? It's pretty stupid. Okay, we're gonna quit this game. So there is a table in the game. There's a piece of a table. Apparently there's not a real table in this game, at least not that I've seen yet. My name is going to be Tyler, and my nickname is going to be Tyler Death. Keep Perry Saturn's moveset. I actually kind of liked his moveset earlier when I used it. First, we got a pierced eyebrow. We got... I always got to give him some neck tattoos. Why not? Look, can we not see the tattoos because of the beard? That's kind of annoying. Whatever, we'll just give him a barbed wire ring and no, we can't see it. And then let's do the red bandana on this guy. Alright, I think I've decided on his look. It's this guy's dream to be part of the NWO, I think. Knee hole. Ooh, what'd you call me? I'll just do 1 strength and 1 impact, I guess. Ooh, brawling. I do like brawling, though. Maybe we'll take those away. Make him a better brawler, for whatever that's worth. Save and exit. So there's our character. Tyler Death. Alright, let's do Quest for the Best. Since I have no idea what Quest for the Best actually is, we're just going to try it and see. New. We're going to do medium. I'm going to be created wrestler Tyler Death. WCW Television Champion, Disco Inferno. Looks like you got to take on Psychosis, Bobby Blaze, Buddy Lee Parker, Ernest Miller, and Chris Benoit. I'm guessing it's just like a 5-match thing, and then it's done. Tyler Death looks like a 2025 indie wrestler, but he also looks like an NWO wannabe. But he also looks like he could have sang for the Bee Gees. I don't know. A lot of looks going on there for him. Here we go. Death Valley Driver. Nice. That should be it. One. What? Just a 1 count after my finisher? Get more meter from like strikes than grapple moves. That part I find to be kind of odd in this game. Oh, finisher time.
What a spectacular move! Snap suplex.
Come on, get up before my finisher goes away. Here it goes, Death Valley Driver. Now that has to be it.
Did you see that?
1, 2, 3. There we go.
It's over.
Our first win. Victory. That win will move you up the rankings. Okay, so it's pretty simple, it seems like. You get 5 matches, you got to move up the rankings, and then you face the champion. So maybe 6 matches total. You gotta beat the top 5 contenders. I'm 5th, so we just gotta go up the rank here. Oh, you can save. Let's do that.
He's got it going.
Back to the drawing board. You know, I can't.
Why can't I kick this guy? I mean, unbelievable. I threw 9 kicks. Then he throws 1 punch and hits me with it. How am I not getting more meter from this? I'm like kicking ass right now, and I've got like no meter. I'm not quite sure I understand how the meter works in this game. Like, look, I'm just destroying this guy, and I'm getting nothing out of it. Pick him back up. Let's hit him with a special strike. The special strikes seem to be the actual key to this game. Seems like you gotta do a lot of special strikes to get your meter up. Oh, a run-in. We're having a run-in? I wasn't prepared for this. Who the hell is this, anyways? Am I just gonna get destroyed by these 2 guys the whole time? What's going on here? Is there no DQ? If that's the case, I'm gonna go grab a weapon and just go off on these guys. If this is allowed to happen right now. Reverse it. Oh, apparently we can use weapons. What's going on? This feels like a Vince Russo book WCW match. This is just insane.
That one really stunned Bobby Eaton.
Oh, it's Bobby Eaton. That's who that is. Okay.
You know, a guy can only take so much, and then he's going to have to give a little back.
Oh, he's got his buddy in a headlock now. What an idiot. Grab this chair. Apparently I can't grab a chair ever when I want to. Power bomb.
Power bomb! Oh my, did you see that move?
Boston Crab.
The Boston Crab!
Give up.
There it is! It's all
I had to use the Boston Crab because I couldn't even do anything because Bobby Eaton was in the ring. I hope this not run in every match. That's going to be annoying after a while. So it seems like nothing's crazy about this game. I'm not doing anything wrong. This game literally just the meter goes down in like a second. That's just how the game is. I would almost go as far as to say the meter seems like broken to me. Like why is it going down when I'm clearly in control? It doesn't make any sense. There we go. Finish your time. I gotta capitalize. Here we go. Let's get that pin. Come on.
He's going to try and end it
1,
right here.
2.
3, it's over. He's in a lot of pain. I think he's hurt. What is this?
Like, how does my momentum not instantly go up after hitting a huge ass power bomb on him?
That move looked like it.
I don't get it.
Him.
He's really putting it to him now.
I got him in a submission. My momentum meter goes down. Oh, I guess that's it. Okay. My momentum meter went down, but I guess I had enough momentum to make him tap. I don't understand this game sometimes. Mean Gene is a nice touch for sure in the ring announcing. No. I was starting to build up some good momentum there, and then I got...
Belly-to-belly suplex.
That all got ended in about 2 seconds. Oh, he reversed me. I just want to be an NWO. It's all I've ever wanted.
How did he do it?
I don't know how he does it.
Here we go.
Definitely had the upper hand.
I already almost have my finisher.
They're going toe-to-toe right
Off the
now.
ropes.
This is amazing.
Clothesline.
And nobody's backing up
Pick
a
'em
fight
up.
like you said, Tony.
This could be a fast match.
More punches thrown here than the average boxing match. He's really
Here we go.
working on him now.
What is this?
Is that it?
Some guys are pure poetry in the ring. This guy is
1. Come on, 1. Oh, not even a 1 count? What?
Very simple. He had clobbered
I hit him with another one then.
He would have gotten the...
Demolition in the ring.
You like vegetables, Tony? If you do, you'll love this one. This is a total squash.
Looks like he's a bit
Bobby
unbalanced
Heenan's
after
commentary is so good. DDT.
that. DDT.
That's got to be it.
Look
Death
how
Valley
tough
Driver.
he is. Someone call the match. Oh my!
Pin
Did
him.
you see that?
No rope break, I guess.
They're gonna
1,
put him in his
2,
middle.
3.
3. He didn't even stand a chance.
So this game is odd because sometimes you absolutely destroy somebody and sometimes it takes 15 minutes to finish a match. I don't know. This game puzzles me right now. I like it, but it doesn't make sense sometimes. All right, here we go. Time to face Disco Inferno for the WCW TV title.
Time limit. Now making his way to the ring, he is the WCW
Good old Disco
World
Inferno.
Television Title Champion, the dancing sensation, and master of the chartbuster, Disco Inferno.
He looks livid. You know, he looks like I do when I see Ogren leaving my house at 3 in the morning.
Just look at the crowd. They sure came out in numbers tonight.
So I can understand how I've done like 3 moves to him in a row and I put him up against the ropes, put him in a very bad position for him, and I don't get any momentum meter out of it, but then I do 1 move and I get like 2 momentum meters out of it. I just simply don't get it, but maybe I'm not meant to understand. Belly to belly.
Suplex.
It seems like if you can just do a bunch of moves in a row, that's the key to getting the meter up, is what I'm realizing. Come on, I want to hit him with that finisher.
DDT.
Ooh, almost.
Wow. I'm speechless. Senton splash. Goodness.
Reversed him.
If you're
Let's pick him
talented
up.
with This guy, that's what he'll do. He'll reverse your hold that quick.
Here we go. Could that already be it?
Driver.
1. Nope. Not yet. Oh, why didn't I hit him with it? There we go.
Yes, that's the same move again, but you can't argue with success.
Can we make him tap? It was working for us earlier in the other matches. Here we go.
Didn't even stand a chance.
Your new TV title champion, or TV champion, I guess, right here. Now I have the belt. Didn't have the belt at the beginning of the match, but I got a belt now. Now I'm curious what I unlock for doing all that.
United States heavyweight title.
Well, there we go. We got a little TV championship screen. That's pretty cool. You have successfully won the WCW TV title belt. Okay, so now you get catapulted straight into the WCW heavyweight title picture. That's got to be it. Except it's probably going to be a rope break.
It seems like he's fighting with everything he's got.
1, 2, 3. There we go.
Chris Canyon is in a bit of trouble after that one.
Here we go. Finisher. Is that
Devastating
going to be it,
move
though?
by Death. He's going for the pin.
1, 2, 3. Easy enough.
Didn't he move?
All right, now let's pin him.
Oh my, that was a nice display of power by Death.
1, 2, 3. There we go. So we got, what, 2 more matches left? 3 more matches? Congratulations, you've unlocked Barry Windham, a rap-hating cowboy. Do you wish to save this information to a memory card? Yes. Okay, so we finally have unlocked something, and the way we know that is because we got a screen telling us that we unlocked something. I am currently, like, I gotta do 2 more matches for contenders matches, and then I'm gonna be fighting for the heavyweight titles. I got 3 more matches left. We finally unlocked something in this game mode. Scott Steiner, Kenny Chaos, then DDP are my next 3 matches.
Looks like the crowd is getting behind him.
You know you've got the press to advantage.
Ooh, spine buster off the ropes. That was pretty clean.
Great move.
Maybe we could actually hit him with the Boston Crab here. Actually, now that I got my finisher almost.
He looks like he's in a lot of pain. I think he's hurt.
This guy needs to be more like a salad bar. You know, full of variety.
Here we go. Here it is.
He's in the ring in the morning when he gets out of bed.
It's got to be it.
Scott Steiner is reeling him from the attack.
1, 2, 3. Oh, really?
You can see
Wow.
the frustration in his face. Death is on fire. Just look at that movie.
Another one.
He's really working on him now.
It's got to be it, right?
Those shoulders pinned.
1, 2, 3. There we go. All right, here we go. Kenny Chaos for the #1 contendership.
That move looked like it wounded him. Nicely done by Death.
I can't believe how hard he hit him. He could have killed him. Not that I care. That's on the will.
So I don't know how I didn't realize this, but I'm not even competing for the heavyweight title. I'm competing for the U.S. title, so it's going to be another set of matches for the heavyweight, which I'm definitely not doing for the sake of this video, because I obviously have played enough of this game to be able to figure it out. Here we go, Super
Okay,
Brawl
folks,
for the
here's
U.S. title.
Let's see if this one lives up to the hype.
These 2 men will do anything, and I mean anything to win.
Power bomb.
This man is
Go off
on
top rope.
fire, and we can see the guy who is going to get.
Here we go, finisher.
Great move.
Let's pick him up and hit him with another one if we can.
Teeth after that one, like in row 12.
Page doesn't look very good. I think he's really hurt.
Another one.
Death Valley
There it is.
Driver.
It's got to be it.
Death is taking him apart piece by piece.
1, 2, 3. There it is. U.S. champion, baby.
WCW U.S. Champion, Death.
There's our U.S. Championship belt screen right there. How I didn't realize that's what I was doing. I thought I was fighting for the heavyweight championship during that whole second group of wrestlers. What an idiot. Okay, so I did Quest for the Best, and I did, I started with the TV title. I won that, and then I started with the U.S. title after that, but it just automatically took me to the U.S. title. I didn't ask to be on the U.S. title. I thought naturally it would then take me to the heavyweight title, but it doesn't seem to do that. Now it's just a title defense quest. So I guess if I wanted to compete for the heavyweight title, I would go back and restart with like a heavyweight wrestler, I guess, but I'm not going to do that. The game definitely moves slower with 4 guys in it. It does not feel nearly as smooth. I think I've come to the conclusion that no wrestling game on the PS1 can pull off 4 guys in the ring. And the only game I've yet to try is the SmackDown games. I'm kind of getting destroyed right now by DDP. This game actually completely changes when you get 4 guys in the ring. I can hardly even get a move off.
And what a blow from Goldberg. Randy Savage is done.
Oh, Randy Savage got thrown out already. So I guess if you get thrown out, you're done. I thought it was going to be like an elimination battle royal. I didn't realize it was like Royal Rumble rules, but only with 4 guys. Okay. In that case, let me grab DDP and throw him out of the ring, and let me grab Sting and throw him out of the ring, and then I guess the match is over. Okay. That was easy. I thought I was going to have to pin some guys, but I guess not. Okay, so what are my thoughts on WCW Mayhem? Well, the game is better. A lot better than Thunder, a lot better than Nitro. As far as where it stands with Backstage Assault, it's kind of hard to compare. Backstage Assault definitely does weapons a lot better than this game does, for sure, 100%. When it comes to using weapons in a wrestling game, Backstage Assault's better. Gameplay is sort of, it's all right. The moves are very easy to do, just like Backstage Assault. I picked up the controls like that, which to me is always a positive in a wrestling game. Now, the negative comes in where the momentum meter just doesn't seem to make any sense. Sometimes you could do 5 moves on a guy and it never goes up. Other times you can do 2 or 3 moves on a guy and all of a sudden it pops up to the point where you can almost do a finisher. So I don't know if this game was like meant to be like that, or if the game like has some sort of glitch or something in the coding where like it can't comprehend when momentum is being built. I don't really know. Apparently from what I was reading, this game does not deal with like damage, it deals with momentum. So seems like this game is honestly just like how many moves you can do in a row is your momentum meter will go up. As far as the presentation goes, the wrestlers look all right for the time. It is what it is. The stages look really good. There's music in the menus. Like, the game has a decent presentation. The crowd doesn't look that great, but once again, that's kind of one of those things where it's like, well, it's from 1999, so pretty much all crowds in all wrestling games look like cardboard cutouts till probably at least like 2005. So it's like, what are you going to do? But this game, it is definitely an improvement from Thunder and Nitro. Not even close. It's a little sad to think that as far as WCW games go, this was the best it would get on the PS1, because WCW would never enter the PS2, obviously, because they'd be out of business by then. And Backstage Assault's the next game, and I do not think Backstage Assault is better than this game, because I think at least this game has a ring and entrances, which Thunder and Nitro didn't have entrances. Like, this game has things that you want a wrestling game to have. Backstage Assault doesn't. Granted, Backstage Assault is a backstage wrestling game, so I think people give it too much crap because for what it is. Like, they weren't making a regular wrestling game and just forgot to add the ring. It's, people kind of act like that. Backstage Assault is purposely, a backstage game. Would I play this game again? I think I actually would. This game was not bad. I kind of do want to do the heavyweight quest for the best, but I just might do that on my own time. I didn't really think it was necessary for this video. I did not do tag team matches. I did do a battle royale, and it definitely was slow, and the game did not play nearly the same when you have 4 guys in the ring. But overall, this game was fun. I would play it again. It had decent presentation. Bobby Heenan's commentary was fantastic. The stuff he says is so funny. Bobby Heenan's such a legend, RIP. And yeah, the roster's decent. Not a bad roster. Like I said, I didn't complete it, and I didn't really feel like messing with cheats like I said I would. I was like, hey, you know what? Maybe I'll just leave some meat on the bone for me to play this later in the future and try to unlock some guys in the heavyweight quest for the best. So I didn't mess with cheats, but none of that is really necessary to understand this game. Not my favorite game. Definitely better than Thunder. Definitely better than Nitro. Better than Backstage Assault? Probably. But is it better than WCW versus the World? that's our last one we have to play on PS1. So join me next time when we play WCW vs. the World on PS1. Will it necessarily be the very next video? Probably not, but I'll get to it eventually. If you guys enjoyed this video, give it a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you're new here to Tap Plays Games. I'm Tap, I Play Games. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next video.